I want to talk about harassment. Ever since I started, well, actually before, but more now. Since I started promoting the Discord server, safe space community for sex workers, the Social Sex Workers Collective, um, the level of sexual harassment on Discord, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram has gone up exponentially. So every morning, for about half an hour or so, I get to block and delete people and screenshot the really bad ones. I used to volunteer out west with a like an LGBTQ crisis line, and they warned us in our orientation that every so often someone's going to call up and masturbate on the phone, and they weren't kidding. And that's what a guy did yesterday on Messenger. I could tell it's happened on Messenger, about once a month or so. I would say this happens. You can tell because they get very sexual very fast. And this guy went into complete degradation, kink, cuckold scenario seemed to being playing out in his head. And it's funny because I'm thinking, yeah, dude, you approached me the right way. You could pay me to dom you in that way because that's what I do. But not without my consent. Thank you very much. Block, report to Facebook in the knowledge that Facebook will do nothing as usual. Instagram is better. I've had 2 people banned for life from Instagram completely for, well, transphobic harassment. Transphobic harassment one, and moral crusader who hates sex workers was the other one. So they deal pretty with direct harassment. Nobody's good at indirect harassment. One of the reasons I formed a Discord server was because I've been told so many times upon reporting harassment in a direct message to moderators and servers, oh, that's not harassment. They were just joking. Oh, but you're a sex worker, you should expect that. So gatekeeping of my own perception is not going to happen on my server. And I'm tired of it. I think with Facebook, it's really simple. Someone sees sex worker on my profile, it says round file. Because the perception is it's not possible to sexually harass a sex worker. It's kind of part of the job description. Honestly, it kind of is. But that doesn't make it right. So that's part of my morning routine. On a positive note, I actually submitted a video to make a that point yesterday during a very lengthy surprise orgasm and just happened to have the camera running, so I left it running. And I experienced the skin sensitivity, so I ended up half naked, so I guess they're happy with that. It was just funny though. As a weird, well, it's a couple of weird things happened with Pig Eye yesterday that I still can't really explain. Wow. It's changed again in how it's affecting us. Oh, quite a bit. Which I find, well, actually, it's better. It's not as bad as it was. Remember we were having this, what was it, like, long duration orgasms a lot? Like upwards of 20 minutes. We haven't had, well, we did yesterday, it's maybe down to maybe one a day. Which is, such a gift. But when they do happen, they're really overwhelming. The lack of focus, mental acuity that happens with it has been a very much a constant recently with it, which adds to the frustration. Chills are still a big thing. We had this morning. We have a wellness tool to deal with it, and we did, so that's good. But still, it's debilitating. I really need to talk to someone about this because. Well, the one time I had chills, my heart was racing so fast I couldn't count the beats. So my body's 55 years old. I have to be aware of these things. So I do want to have it be addressed by my medical team. Sorry. Yeah.